Hi, my name is Kat Katie and Baumeier, and today I want to talk to you about advertising. Why do we buy stuff? We see over 3,600 ads a day, all enticing us to buy this or buy that. But as marketers, we have to ask ourselves, what do our customers want and need, and how do we entice them to make the purchase? In branding, which is part of marketing the product, we're trying to create an image. As you can see, Coca-Cola, a red and white can, this has been this way for years. It originated as a way to attract young people to purchasing the product. Identification is another way marketers try to entice consumers to make a purchase. The Victoria's Secret ad clearly shows a woman who many women would like to identify with. This attracts customers. Connection is typically used to have the consumer connect with a product. This is where the emotions really come into play. In our Dreft ad, you'll see a tiny baby all cuddled in a blanket. This is to make a connection between a good mother and a happy baby. Social causes often use emotion to attract customers in the form of donations. The ad in this section of a small child living in poverty and covered with flies would evoke emotion and, in turn, donations. In this Calvin Klein jean commercial, we see a young woman, a young Brooke Shields, very thin, very exposed, telling us that we are defined by the jeans we wear. Eye-popping jeans, we're defined by the jeans we wear. In the next ad, the Virginia Slims ad, we see a fairly confident woman smoking cigarettes. This ad clearly uses influence. We can be like her. We can be influenced to be like her simply by viewing the ad. Fantasy is often used to sell products. In the following ad, you will see a young woman in a very short skirt drinking out of a water cooler, but when the beer is presented, she's drinking out of a very low water cooler where she is exposed. This is often used in ads targeted towards men and often used in beer ads. Shocking ads are used very often, and as we said in the beginning of the video, 3,600 ads per day vying for our attention. The more shocking, the better. It cuts through the noise and clutter, as you can see from the Jenny McCarthy ad, where Jenny is selling Candy's shoes sitting on a toilet. One of the most powerful ad campaigns in our history was that of De Beers diamonds. Prior to the 1950s, engagement rings were not a rite of passage. De Beers started their campaign with the Diamonds Are Forever ads, and that started the way we view culture today. It has become a rite of passage, and from there came the Diamond Anniversary Band, and their campaign still hails Diamonds Are Forever. Even Marilyn Monroe was in on the ads. In summary, it is obvious that marketing goes far beyond an ad in a newspaper or an ad in a magazine. It creates image, it evokes identification, creates emotional connections, it repackages emotions, defines a person, influences decisions, indulges fantasy, and even shocks us, too. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson.